Dragon Age Origins was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, language, partial nudity, and sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining Dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. I don't want to do this in front of my sister.
Why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl?
Didn't I tell you not to talk that way to my sister?
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's gotta do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I don't like seeing him treating you this way.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
And her son will call you uncle and come visit on name days.
That's what everyone likes. A casteless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
So get off it back and tell me my job for today.
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
You don't have to hide anything from me, Rika.
I've always tried, though. At least I've kept you from buying your future with what's between your legs. I should have told you. Barat's been warning me ever since two of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Barat expects too much from you.
You know how desperate the nobles are for more children. They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate. And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family. It's what Barat's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward.
Did you say there was a noble who was interested?
Yes. That is, I hope. He certainly seems charming. He treats me like a real lady, not just someone to tumble and forget.
Who is he?
I don't want to say, in case I'm wrong. It just seems too mad to think of one of the most important men in Orzammar with someone like me. Anyway, time is rusting and I need to get dressed. These fashions will be the death of me. 100 buttons on each sleeve. And Lesky's probably already outside waiting for you.
I just wish we didn't have to kiss up to that cave tick.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
I don't know why I can't join the army and fight Darkspawn.
It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
They'd rather we all be killed than admit they're wrong.
I have little love for the nobles, but they know, more than we ever will, what the Darkspawn have taken from our kind. Every noble I've met has had a brother or a nephew killed in the deep roads. Yet they let their arrogance blind them to the fact that we could help defend the city against the Darkspawn.
Aren't they doing anything to protect us?
Aye. They would even turn to humans for aid before us, it seems. There's been talk of an alliance against the Darkspawn. Even that the Grey Wardens have stepped up. But we don't have time for this now. Lesky must be waiting, and Barat won't like it if I'm late for my appointment.
It's not fair that Barat gets to push us around.
Money gives him power. He's got family on the surface, which means he can smuggle up lyrium and smithcrafts, and bring down silks, wines, and furs. And he played it smart. When he started expanding, he made sure it was only the casteless he shook down for protection, so the guardsmen didn't care.
So why does Barat... Now he cares about everything a dwarf could want.
I hope there's more you want in life than to be some copper-plated crime lord. You've still got the chance to get out of here. Dream big. Be a paragon. Don't stop at becoming another Barat.
I need to get going before Barat gets back. Goodbye.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amaronith, and I play games for the internet. And today, we're playing Dragon Age Origins. Bonus series, Dwarven Commoner. Whoa. So who we're playing as today is Natia Brosca, I think her name was? I don't remember the last name. I'll have to go back and double check and put it in the what's it called? Description down below. That's the word. Sorry. But yeah, we are playing Natia. She is a rogue. Because if you play as anything but a rogue, you literally lose out on getting codex entries and stuff. Oh, damn. I don't have 20 strength to wear that, but that would be cool if we could wear this right at the beginning. So we know how to steal. We're actually pretty good at it. We've got daggers. Alright, we're good. Yes, yes, blah blah blah. Saving. Oh my god, okay. Barat's favor. Find out what Barat wants you to do. You work for the crime lord. Barat is one of his enforcers. He has a task for you to carry out today. Lesky, who is waiting outside, will inform you of the details. Is there anything?
As you say.
Thank you. Finally, Jeebus.
Who's that? Why are you bothering me? Rika?
No, Mother. It's Nadia. Your daughter?
Don't you talk to me like I'm an idiot. You think I don't know my own kid? What are you
Clearly.
doing here anyway? Rika said you were finally making something useful of yourself.
You have to stop this, Mother. You're killing yourself.
You tell me. Just what do I got that's worth living for?
What about me? What about Rika?
I know you both hate me. I know what I done to you. But it was for your own good. The world's a cruel place. You had to learn that. You think you'd be where you are now if I'd let you hide from a few slaps? Everything you are, I made you.
I stopped listening to you when I was 6.
You think it's that easy? You think you could just walk out of here? You'll always end up back in Dust Town.
You're wrong. I'm gonna make something of my life.
You can try, but you'll never get it off you. Dust Town, it sticks to the skin. You don't bleed red enough for them, and nothing's gonna change that. All you can do is find some way to forget.
So our mother's a drunk. Our sister has to hope she gets knocked up by some noble prick.
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Haven't I told you never to talk about my sister that way?
You're just jealous because you want the majesty of Lesky for yourself, you shameless hussy. What do you say?
When I saw your majesty, the scepter was a little soft.
I kinda hoped you'd forgotten that. But as much as I'd love to keep chatting, we'd better get down to business.
Right. What's the story?
Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
What sort of goods are we trying to find?
You know, gold, lyrium, spices. Anything that Barat might cut someone's head off to get.
What do we do with him if he has been holding out on Barat?
Well, if he is skimming, we kill him, of course. I mean, Barat doesn't let anyone swindle him and live. Bringing his head on a plate is completely optional, though.
Any idea where this Oskias is?
All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
Fine, but let's at least find out what he's done.
Whatever lets you sleep at night, my friend.
Right. So it's us and Lesky.
So you ready to find this surfacer or what?
And we are here in Dust Town. a lot different from the Dwarven noble opening, huh? But it is fascinating to find out that Balin's concubine is our sister. It's just fun little ways that this all intertwines and such. Hey, you.
2 bits for the needy.
All I can spare is 1.
Oh. Well, what are you staring at? It's 1 solid copper bit. You want me to sing your praises?
Fine, here's 2 bits. Happy?
Yes, sir. Pleasure, sir.
You don't know anything about a man named Oscius, do you?
Is that what you're looking for? That's worth 10 bits, no?
Tell me, or your body might end up blocking a mine shaft.
Barat don't like it when you do killings off his books. I don't know much, but I know that. So clear out, Duster. I wouldn't take your coin anyway.
Ah, dang it. I should have taken friggin' where is it? I should have taken coercion, but I didn't. I took fighting. That's fine.
Spare silver. My boy needs medicine. Don't look at me like that. I was beautiful once. I was beautiful.
Yeah, this is nothing but misery and woe. Let's gather the party. Come on, Lesky.
What are you doing here, Brand?
Piss off.
Good day there, sweetness. You looking to make a quick bit? You could be just what I'm after.
Are you asking for what I think you are?
That depends what you're thinking, but you got some good fortune that it doesn't look like you're making full use of. You look like you've still got all your teeth, nice and healthy. I craft replacements for nobles who have lost theirs. I can pay you real handsome for some of those. 1 silver for 2. What do you say?
Do you have any idea who I work for?
Barat wouldn't like you throwing that around. This guy's an artisan that's practically a smith. We don't need that high a profile.
That sounded like a threat, Brand. You know the sentence for harassing a resident engaged in legitimate trade is public flogging and 100 silver fine.
Don't you have any legitimate work for me?
No work's legitimate if they let you do it, sweetness. The Assembly declared back in Darbier's reign that it insults the ancestors for casteless to perform any work the recognized lineages can do. Now, do you want it or not? 1.5 silvers, and that's my best offer.
Maybe I should just take that silver for myself.
Gracious apologies, Master. We were just leaving. Right now, forgive my friend. You know the vent fumes. They mess with the mind. We're very sorry to bother you. Now let's get back before you land us both in a cell.
It shall be done.
Ah, sorry about that. The heat's on in my house, and there's a vent that just scares me half to death every time it opens and shuts.
Have you heard? King's got a team who found traces of Bronca in the deep roads.
Oh? Found her body, did they?
No, tools. Signs of camp, things like that.
Paragon or not, Bronca's dead. She's been gone 2 years. No one survives the deeps that long.
Olinda.
Lesky, you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend?
I'm Natia. Pleased to meet you.
You're welcome to look around. I'll slide on the markup since you're Lesky's friend, but I can't give anything away for free.
I'll take a look.
Just don't touch anything if you can't meet the price.
Nah, we're good, babe. We're good. Wine. Firebomb. Really? There's like nothing here. Okay. Blah, blah.
Great prices on all arms and armor, like they were crafted by the Paragon Smith Bronca herself.
Do you mind? I have nothing you can afford, and as long as you're here, no one else will come.
You're a merchant. Why do you wear a casteless face brand?
Same as you. It's illegal for me to walk here without one. I'm from the surface, so by the law of assembly, I'm casteless. But I think of the brand as just a part of the license to vend my wares. I use a washable ink, and when I return home, it's gone first thing. I cannot imagine wanting to wear the beastly thing every day.
Just let me see what you have for sale.
I'm sorry. I've nothing you would want. I don't sell rags and rotten food. I don't know how you casteless can live like that.
Shut up and let me see your wares.
Fine. But try to steal anything and I'm calling the guards. Do you mind? I have nothing you can afford, and as long as you're here, no one else will come.
Who are you?
My name is Amaro. I come down here twice monthly with goods from the surface, which you'd know if you could afford any.
I just bought something from you. Never mind.
Good.
Piss off. I'd rob you if I could. Anyway, it's... yeah. New gloves.
Watch yourself. The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes.
I didn't touch anything.
We'll stand further back. I'm not gonna risk my position by having someone see you near his robes. After my mother took 5 years of her personal time sewing fine dresses for the head maid at the Shaperette, Mother tells me they never considered a single other candidate when the position opened for underwasher.
Is working for a Shaper that prestigious?
It's barely under the king himself. They control Orzamar's memories. They oversee births, marriages, death records, histories, everything we do or are. Except you, I guess. Casteless and criminals aren't allowed in a Shaper's presence.
Why not?
Whatever horrid deviants you're descended from were written out of the histories and deemed unworthy to join the ancestors. Obviously they bred anyway, but their children can't possibly deserve the same protections as those who were legitimately born.
Sorry. I'll let you get back to your washing.
As if I'd stop for you.
Go back to your dirt pile, scum.
Eat my entire ass, bastard.
I assume this pile of worthless junk belongs to you? Do you realize it's in the way and that the patrols will not be able to come through? Move it, or I shall have it thrown out in the deep roads, and you with it.
The goods over here. I couldn't even set up shop in my usual place.
Nonsense.
It's true. They said that the servants needed to polish the floors on that side of the commons in preparation for the new commander's first commission.
Yes. The new Idukan commander's feast is tomorrow, isn't it? I suppose it can't be helped then. Very well. You may leave your goods here for now, merchant, but move them out of the way as soon as you can. I'm watching you, Brand. Keep your hands off my goods. That side of the commons is closed for now. Be on your way.
Very well.
Everyone who's a bastard to me gets stolen. What am I missing? What am I missing? The tavern. And Barrett's shop. Forgot that I could actually go in places, you know?
This place is going to the nugs. Castless running around like they own the place.
Eat my entire ass, la 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 la.
The ancestors were smiling on my bets today. Another round for the house.
They say the warrior caste is hosting a proving so the Grey Wardens can look for candidates.
Can a man drink in peace?
It is begun.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Ascaius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
Let's just say we got a mutual friend.
Oh no, you're not from Barat, are you? Because that would be too much. I don't think I could handle.
Calm down. There's no reason we can't keep this civilized.
You mean you're not here to kill me?
Why? Is there a reason we should?
Look, I always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
Then why have you been holding out on him?
I haven't. I wouldn't.
You think that's gonna convince me?
I'm getting out of here. You two are mad. Barat knows I'd never betray him. I'll tell him myself.
You're not going anywhere. Could everyone who isn't about to die please turn around for a moment? This may be unpleasant. Thank you.
You can't do this. Help! Call the guardsmen! This is murder!
You two let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the back.
It's just a bunch of rocks. You're gonna kill me for that?
Sorry, Salraka. Job's a job.
No!
Combat basics, blah blah blah.
Right, that's it. Now you fall.
Yoink.
We have to get this stuff back to Barat before he starts wondering what we've been doing.
And we'll just... We're gonna stop it here for now. But when we come back next time, we'll bring this funny little lyrium rock to Barat over at his shop. But until then, bye-bye.